Sesh'room. Savage. Welcome to the Sesh'room. Hope you brought your notes. Hope you got your quotes. Don't duck that smoke. Welcome to the Sesh'room. Hope you brought your notes. Hope you got your quotes. Don't duck that smoke. Came in with a hot take.
We're back in the Sesh'room. Sesh'room. Pens up, boys.
You got to raise the Pikachu.
Raise the child too. We're back here. Episode 21, baby. 21.
Damn.
That's hype.
Oh, that camera looked crazy, like low over there, the middle one.
it.
But
It's straight from my crotch, bro.
Yeah.
Straight for G's crotch, technically. The way that angle.
It really does look like it.
It's the money shot, bro.
Justin Tucker with the Steel is going to give us good luck.
We're trying to predict the weather. It's Groundhog Day.
Shout out to Steel
Yep.
in the Berg,
Shout out Steel in the Berg.
in the front lines,
We're missing him.
causing that fumble and
Yeah.
causing this miss.
We love you, Coach, for being out there, man.
He's gonna call in Joel
It's fucking
Flacco.
awesome seeing him like live his best life out there. Steele's missing our big boy for the day. He's over there in the Berg, but we have a smaller crew today. So Yuri Fort Beat champion here.
There's a lot of space.
We got the Cream Pie King right here to my left.
Hello, I'm back.
Back from where'd you go again? You were all over.
I went to New York, Connecticut, Panama, El Salvador.
Sheesh. I thought he was just going to New York.
I thought so too. And then I see his
I was
like
like, how this
location
motherfucker end up in
somewhere
Panama?
else.
I was
and
like,
I'm
Panama City. I was like, that ain't in New York.
Yeah.
I was like, New York's getting bigger, bro.
One of the itinerary.
Yeah. M only gets the top sheet and that's it.
That's how he gets.
Back.
That's how he's out there being a hoe, dog.
I keep
You know
waking
what
up at like 5 in the morning.
Yeah. Just to make flights or what?
Nah, I'm just
In
my
general?
time clock is
Oh, it's over there.
He's still in the future.
so I just keep waking up early now.
Damn.
He's on that fisherman time, bro. It's time.
You needed that vacation.
Speaking of fishing, man,
Yeah,
when are we
bro.
gonna go fishing?
I mean,
Yeah,
we're
damn.
almost on break.
True.
We are almost on break. Well, yeah. So
No, but
I'm
I have 2 weeks off. dude.
Woo,
in December.
damn. So we're going fishing for 2
So,
weeks.
and then you found all those
Say
local
bye to the
spots too.
missus,
Oh, She'll be mad. She'll be like, I need you here by 4 p.m. We'll come back at 4 a.m.
you gotta let me know when so I can find a good stick.
Yeah. And we have our boy M here. And
For
then
sure.
Virtually online, we got our boys. We got the New York man himself, Fran Pizzle.
What's up? How's it going, everyone?
And then Big O out there back in Kansas City, baby.
What up?
Yeah. I'm glad you still showed up like last minute, dude, because we missed the giggle. I was editing last week's episode, and it was just fucking hilarious. The fucking cousin joke.
The cousin?
Yeah. I was dying. And it was towards the end, so it was like the best part. I was like, all right, cool. Like, fuck it. We ball. But yeah, we're all here back in the Sesh'room, episode 21. And Lakers, we're looking good, guys. What was it? 5 in a row? Five dubsticles?
and I think
Back-to-back games.
LeBron has gotten like a triple double in like probably 3 of them.
How
Yeah,
old is
honestly,
he again?
4.
How old is he again?
He's almost 40, bro.
He's
That's
fucking 40 doing this stuff. It's awesome.
AD
Crazy.
honestly having an MVP season.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's second in the league in scoring.
Uh-huh.
Right. I think so far we've been playing really good. Like especially I would say Dalton Connect has kind of taken upon himself to kind of
be that playmaker.
Yeah.
really not be shy to kind of let it fly, you know.
Uh-huh.
And we kind of need that from our wings, especially our secondary wings. You know, like if Rui or Austin, like now, especially with D'Lo in the bench, and you have Cam in the starting lineup. Like if any of those guys like go out, like it's happened the last couple of games, like we have Dalton and Max have to step up. You know,
Right.
because.
As they should, because they're the young core, too.
Yeah, because like I mean,
Up and coming.
like Max, especially since we paid him, you know.
Oh, yeah, that's still fucking ridiculous.
like we paid him, and he kind of has to now kind of show up
Yeah.
You know?
Show some improvement.
And he hasn't played the last couple of games either, you know, especially prior to the ones that he's been playing. Like, he hasn't been playing almost at all, you know? And
That because he was in JJ's doghouse.
yeah, no, he pretty much was.
He was in trouble, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, he's been missing a bunch of shots, you know, and he's
Yeah.
been wide open,
Not showing up on defense.
right? He's been
That's
sloppy.
what starts.
So
The Lakers have been getting disciplined. The organization finally brought someone in to yell at the kids when the kids start
Yeah.
acting out,
Mm-hmm.
and you can tell the difference.
yeah,
Yeah.
and so
Night and
you
day
can tell from
difference
Connect's
from last
game.
year.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Salute. Like, you guys are playing good ball. Salute. And it's like, bro,
just-
this is the NBA. We should be doing this ham. Like, it makes no sense. But
Yeah, I mean, I was going back to listen to some of those speeches, and it was
Yeah.
just like I was trying to, trying to see what he was trying to get across.
yeah.
And it just seemed like a college student trying
And it
to
turned
fill out
out
an essay, bro.
He's trying to get across.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, they're using words like filibuster, bro.
Bro, it was like, what are you talking about, coach?
the whole title of movies, bro. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
It was like movie coach, like character in the movie, like it's him, like he corny as fuck, and you're just like, what the fuck, bro? Like, inspire us.
He was like, yeah,
Something.
you just gotta get out there and do your thing. They be playing hard, but we gotta play
It's
harder.
like,
with the hands in the pockets.
yeah, hands in pockets, bro. Like,
Shrugging,
just,
bro.
No, it's been great. I feel like he's been like maximizing our team's success rather than like,
Right.
personal people's like success. Like, he kind of lets the game fill itself out. You know,
yeah, because
Besides the hot hand.
that's what he was preaching the whole time in the off season. He's just like, how can you help the team, not individual goals? Because it should be about the team when you're playing basketball. I mean, any sport, but it's great to see the accountability, like on players, especially the young core. Like I said, like teach all these fucking kids, because how is it that LeBron's 40 and then he's the one having to carry night in, night out? Like, no, it should be how last night's game went, where the young kids were stepping up and LeBron only had to come in clutch situations
Right.
at the end. And that's where ideally you want to do.
Yeah, it's just the
We
lack of
needed a
experience.
better. We needed a better distribution of like leadership.
Right.
Basically, during the Ham era, like LeBron had to be like our best player and like our leader and voice in the locker room. And now with JJ, and you can even tell that like LeBron can finally. I'm gonna use like the dad allegory again. It's like Bron can be like Grandpa Bron, you
Right.
know, where he can be there. You know, he can be giving you the candies and the praise when you need it. You know, he could be giving you some words of wisdom, and every now and then he can get on you, but he doesn't have to be the guy getting on you. Like, you know, JJ Redick is like the dad there to like, you know, be the one to do the scolding. It's not
Right.
really on LeBron's plate anymore to have to be the one doing the scolding. Like so many times last year and just multiple times in general during the Ham era, like we saw the frustration on Bron's face. We saw him feeling the need during games or when he's on the bench, you know, when he's even on the court, like, you know, have to express his frustration with his teammates and stuff. And I'm glad that finally that at least that load is at least being shared,
Right.
you know, with someone who can lead as well.
AD being out a lot last year too hurt us. So it's like, it's nice to see him just every game now. Like,
I feel like
he
AD's
played
also
it.
been vocal too.
yeah.
Yeah, no, AD's been there pretty much.
Most of it, but like there's a few stretches where like it just sucks where like you think of our young core, they should step up when one of them are out,
Right.
and you didn't have that last year.
Oh,
This year
I
we're
mean,
finally like
Last year, our
seeing-
center situation was a mess.
it's still a mess though.
I mean, it's
still a mess.
slightly better.
Yeah.
Slightly. Well, I mean,
It just feels like we're playing better. Not that it's better overall, because we still have the
Right.
same issues. But like when we play Denver, like I already see the headache that we're just gonna have to be playing the perimeter.
Koloko had a good game last game.
He did though, yeah. The 6 rebounds, 6 points off
6
like
points,
11
6
minutes or
rebounds.
something. And I was like, that's impactful. So those things do help. But
Yeah.
but Russ, D'Lo though,
Well, I mean, we're not seeing them. We're seeing everybody getting a highlight thing
Look,
except
D'Lo
Max,
off
right?
the bench, I'll take. Like,
Yeah.
for what D'Lo is, like I'd rather have him as our bench guy. Like, like
Not ideal.
Like if there
but-
was a lineup that I would have had, like if there was anybody to take out, it would always gonna be D'Lo because I'd rather have AR run the point or LeBron
But now, would you
or switch off.
guys want to switch D'Lo for like a Robert Williams or a Valanciunas? I was about to be like Uncle Chuck and be like Valentuing.
Very true.
I mean,
Valanciunas.
I was like,
the thing is, we still need another ball handler like
Yeah.
off the bench because like I'm not convinced with Vincent and
No, but we still have what?
Max isn't gonna be bringing up the ball.
We would still have ball handlers in LeBron.
connect.
Well, he's a little catch and shoot, but like we're talking about like every like bringing it
Well, I
down.
guess you're right. But I
So,
mean,
it'd be like AR, LeBron, D'Lo's like off the bench, but if we were to trade him, like we would.
That's what I like we would at least need to pick up at least another ball handler,
Yeah.
which I think we could find like a pretty decent one. I think because we wouldn't
Get the mic
need,
closer to your mouth.
like we wouldn't need
There
like
we
like a top like point guard.
It's unfortunate that the Dinwiddie project was a complete failure last year because that's the kind of guy that G is referring to, you know, like but you know, it's the Laker curse. Not everyone can just be plugged in to this organization and be successful. You just kind of need a certain guy. But that's kind of like basically like we need someone like Dinwiddie. We got him last year. It just didn't work out, but we need someone like that.
I love Mike Conley.
yeah, I think we all love Mike Conley.
Yeah.
Don't
He
get
would
me
be the
started
perfect-
on Mike Conley. I
He's
love
that-
everything. I was like,
I'm
in his
telling
prime.
you, he would be legitimate in our system right now. The way that we're playing right now, we're playing really fast, you know.
Yeah.
And he is he has the experience to coordinate what we need, right? And that's obviously what we didn't get with Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie, he was serviceable on defense, right? But couldn't land his shots, you know, when we needed him, or he couldn't get the passes through.
Right.
You know, I saw a lot of turnovers from Dinwiddie last year, and that kind of hurt us.
I'm really curious how our team is gonna look like once Wood and Vanderbilt come back.
Yeah.
Me too.
And
Because that'll
it's
give
like,
us some bigs.
Because it's just like I'm still not sure when that's gonna be, but I'm worried that whenever they are healthy, like could that like disrupt like our rhythm as a team? You know,
Yes and no. It really depends on how they start off, right? If they're causing a lot of turnovers and stuff, right, that's gonna cause some things, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, that's the same with any sport, right? You can't give the ball to the enemy every time, you know.
Right.
We gotta execute. We gotta play better, and I think Vando will be a huge boost to our defense in the perimeter at least.
Yeah,
which
definitely there.
which I'm hopeful for, right? Wood will give us at least a break with AD. Right, because we don't really know what we have there yet, right? We honestly don't have anything, you know. So we kind of need Wood to come back,
Yeah.
you know, because although I love AD being the guy, right?
In the center.
Yeah,
Five.
but I just don't think we should be using him till the wheels fall off, you know. And we got to keep him fresh.
We shouldn't
so-
because he's a lot better in the four, and I think we all agree to that.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
he's better there, but with our depth, it's like
Yeah.
we're shot.
Yeah,
So, like-
and so going back to what you were asking, right? If we would want Time Lord or Villacunas, I would say I would prefer Villacunas, right, as opposed to Time Lord.
Valanciunas. You just hit. You just did an Uncle Chuck and mispronounced his name. I was like Mila Kunis.
Mila Kunis, bro.
I was like, Mila Kunis?
I was like, who the fuck are you talking about, dude? Then I realized.
Mila Kunis at the 5?
I mean, it would be hype.
I mean, maybe at the 1, but
Hey, fuck it, we ball, dude.
Those half court shots, dude.
Yeah, fuck it. But yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Lakers are looking good overall. Like playing wise, it's just there's a few issues still, and we all agree center.
Time Lord would be a problem just because he gets injured way too much.
Who?
Time Lord, Robert Williams.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. And so I would say maybe, right? But
Yeah.
for D'Lo, I don't know. It's like what G said, right? We
D'Lo
kind of
and
need
some
another
picks,
playmaker.
quick
you know?
picks.
I mean, it's been a wing season so far. So it's just been Braun AD and then like Rui AR, Cam Connect, like all these wings kind of doing
Their
different,
thing.
like different things to help the team.
Right. It's just always the concern with Denver, Cleveland, because Cleveland's balling, and they're big. That's our weakness. Like definitely where we get exposed the most. But who knows? Maybe the wing can pick up a little bit, and then we can just play better our game as opposed to their game, because that's always the goal.
Maybe we can bring up somebody from our G League. You know, they've been popping off as of recent.
Bring back Bronny.
Well, everybody was saying Olivari.
Yeah.
Bronny at the
I would
five?
s- I would say,
Bronny at the 5.
I mean,
Fuck it.
Fuck
the
it.
defense, I guess.
Hey, they did it with Magic Johnson years ago. Might as well try with Bronny. Undersized as fuck.
Yeah, Magic Johnson is like one of the tallest point
Yeah, I know.
guards
Yeah.
in NBA history.
But fuck it, we'll try it anyway.
Yeah, and so
I think Jason Kidd tried to make Giannis Antetokounmpo a point guard too when he first started coaching the Bucks.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
that's all.
Well, I mean, speaking of the Bucks, like I'm very curious, like if the season continues to go the way that it has been for them, if they're going to be sellers. Because someone mentioned it earlier. I mean, I don't foresee this. This is like that's a dream scenario. But like Lillard, being available, like it's probably not going to be Lillard. But what other pieces on that team might be available? The Bucks have like.
give me Bobby Portis.
Bobby Portis?
Bobby
He's-
Portis.
Squidward?
He would be.
Bobby Portis is a fucking baller.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
dude. He fucking shows up. Dude.
He's a 3-and-D type of guy.
Yeah. We kind of need that.
And he's
that-
center, too?
He could be our Vando replacement.
That dude bangs in the
basically.
paint. Dude kind of does it all.
Yeah, he does. He's a
That
great
or
ball player.
Brooke Lopez. I'll take Brooke Lopez.
Spike.
Yeah, bring him back.
Spike.
I'll be down. Yeah, no, he would.
So some pieces for the Bucks sound like the better option than Robert Williams and Valanciunas.
Is Pat Connaughton there still?
No, that's what I'm saying. It's like if they somehow end up, just kind of phoning it in this season and become sellers at the deadline, like that's going to be a buffet line for teams all over the league.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If they
Yeah, they're
if
stacked.
they end up throwing it, but
it's just Dame's contract kind of scares me. That's it.
I mean, it's a lot of money, but I mean, in the NBA, money you can move around a lot easier.
I guess that's true. Yeah, I guess that's true. Let's just offload D'Lo.
I'm telling you that. I'm telling you, if the Nets suck, I really want them to sell on Claxton.
Bro, I want Claxton. He's a dream center for us. I would say he's the ideal center for us because he's very athletic and gets a lot of rebounds.
Yeah, he's
Like,
pretty young too, right?
Either them or the Jazz with Kessler.
Oh,
We
yeah.
would give up the farm for Castro. I don't know how they would let him go.
I don't think Utah would do it because there are. Well, no, we've dealt with them before.
Yeah, we've
so-
dealt with them before. I'm just curious as to now, right? Kessler is like a very hot name out there in terms of center.
they usually want a lot from teams though. That's the
Yeah.
only thing with Utah.
And
They
then with
usually want
the-
like 2 or 3 players, picks.
Yeah, Danny Ainge is over there now too, so he's.
But they got a lot of
notorious
good
on
players
hoarding.
too, though. So if we could get more than just Kessler, if we have to give up more anyways,
And then get a little bit more.
because the Jazz.
I mean, I don't
the
think
Jazz have a
anyone
lot of
would
good
say no.
players.
Too.
Yeah, I don't think anyone would say no to dealing Gabe and D'Lo by the deadline.
Yeah. no.
D'Lo Gabe or D'Lo Vando.
We would, if we were to get rid of both, though, we would have to try to get a guard back too.
I
Ball
mean,
handler.
maybe we get back Sexton. We take Sexton, or either,
Colin Sexton.
because I know the Jazz probably want to keep George, so they'll either sell on Clarkson or Sexton.
I don't know about Clarkson. Oh, well, he's still
Bring back JC.
He's still balling.
balling.
We don't need him to start. We just
He's
need
like
him
a
to
Lil
be
Will. He's pretty much a Lil Will.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And he actually he was on like ESPN, like he was making the highlight reel this week with some nice passes and assists. So he's still doing. He's still playing with relevancy.
6 man.
Okay.
You know, he's not fading. He hasn't faded away in the league yet.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the Jazz have a bunch of like just individuals, like really good players. They suck as a team. But,
Can't make it
but
work.
individually, they got
Yeah.
a lot of ballers on that team.
Markkinen is still there
Markkinen
too,
is
right?
still there.
Yeah. And then I'd take him
They have
too.
Collins too. I think Sexton is still good.
Collins on which Collins is it again?
Colin Sexton.
Colin Sexton.
He was on the Cavs. I think.
I'm thinking about this.
He used to have the Jedi tail.
Oh, right,
Yeah, that shit was dope for a little bit. I'm kind of disappointed he got rid of it.
He was on that Alabama team that half their players fouled out and it was 4 against 5 or like 3 against 5.
Oh shit!
Wow. Fuck.
And he scored like mad points.
Yeah. Damn, that's
They
great.
lost them.
Yeah. Fucking NBA, man. But how close are we to the All-Star games?
Like
Far away.
We're still
Well,
far away.
NBA Cup
a couple of
first.
months.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
true. That NBA Cup's coming on. Yeah.
Yeah.
We finally had the first game of it.
Defending our cup.
Our cup, the in-season cup. Yeah, we're unbeaten right now, so we'll never know. We got a good streak going in the cup.
Defending the cup.
And then we're on a 5-game win streak.
Yep.
So
There's
things
a
are
lot
looking
of-
up.
Yeah.
Things are looking up.
We'll probably get Rui back because we don't play till Tuesday.
Yeah.
So that's probably enough for us. I think he hurt his ankle. I think it's
Yeah.
question was
I
ankle.
mean, yeah, he might play that next game then. Just to
I mean,
play familiarity.
I feel like Rui has been on how AR was last year because AR went into the season playing the USA ball. Now Rui's coming into the season playing the Olympic ball.
Yeah. Because they had him as the primary weapon there.
And I'm
Right.
just like, I'm just like, what's up with these young guys, bro? It's like,
Yeah.
like they just have these slow starts because they're tired. You
Yeah.
know? And it's just like LeBron and AD are just like old and like
Yeah.
also played like all the time.
And they're still spry and shit. And you're just like, all right, well,
It's just like that just lets you know it's like some people just built
build different.
That mentality, bro.
I also was gonna say too, like, I don't know, I feel like older generation of athletes, like they're kind of more gym rats than the new gen is. Like I do when you look at Rui, when you look at Rui and AR, like you just know they don't be hitting the gym like AD and LeBron do. You know, like maybe they do like they do their every other days, but now like LeBron and AD, like they're like straight up
In the weight room and
like
shit.
physical freaks. You know, like.
Yeah, that's where I think most of the leagues lacking too. Like overall, like they're just getting smaller, which is good because, like, think about Shaq. Like he had so many hip problems and everything because of his size. If he slimmed down just a little bit, he would have been. He could have extended his prime years a little bit more.
Okay, I see that.
So it's like there has to be like a middle ground of both.
Yeah, there's definitely always has to be a
everyone's like
balance.
slimmer and like more mobile and shit.
Yeah,
and
then
I mean, everyone's
D'Lo.
playing the 3. That's why.
I mean, DJ Burns lost a lot of weight.
DJ Burns, big boy from college that we were all hyped about.
Yeah.
He's in
Going into the NBA, he lost a
He's
lot
in
of weight.
Cleveland's G League, I think.
Yeah,
So you're saying we can pick him up?
mate.
Playing with Imani Bates.
Yeah, I pick him up.
I mean, honestly, I would too.
I would- I'd just
It's
throw it
just
all
the
out
hype,
there.
you know. He
I
builds
know,
that little bit of hype.
We
you know?
saw how he was hustling in the March Madness.
Yeah, so I see the competitor in him, you know, and the next step of losing weight to be a next level competitor is interesting to me too.
Yeah,
You know, but good things over there.
Yeah, good things, but yeah, we're fighting. And speaking of fighting, yesterday was this whole weekend was fight night.
Yeah, and
So-
interesting,
Fight weekend.
Fight weekend, bro.
interesting, and
Interesting. Let's start with the first one with the old man
Friday
and
night.
the YouTuber.
well, let's start off with all those preliminary fights, bro. That first,
true.
first,
The overall
fight,
the card though, yeah.
the opening fight, violation, bro. They trapped that dude in the corner, bro, and gave him a back shot, bro. I thought that shit was crazy.
Wait, what? Are you sure you
Trapped
tuned
that
into the right
dude.
video?
The bell just rung, and I was like, "Nah, bro." He just diddied him in the corner,
Yo,
bro.
that's foul. You're just like, what
Oh,
the
The
fuck?
way,
nah,
the way
bro.
that Em is
Not good,
describing this fight,
Yeah.
I was scared,
it's
you
a
bro.
different
couldn't
type of
have
fight.
described this fight in a more graphic,
Yeah.
explicit
It was
way.
an assault, bro. That's what it was. Bro. It wasn't a fight.
It was like we just seen assault on TV and no
just
one
saw-
called 911. No one bothered to call
I thought
911.
this was an episode of
we're
Cops,
all
bro. I was like, holy shit.
That's why I didn't know that happened because I only watched the women's main event before the co-main event, and then the Tyson and Jake Paul fight.
Yeah, no, I ended up watching a couple of them just because
Oh,
I
you
was
did?
like,
Yeah.
I just threw it on. I was just like, gonna let it run, and it was all right in terms of just like those preliminary fights. You could tell the ones that were fighting for like a belt or something. You know,
Yeah.
they were trying like really hard.
bit
you
hard.
know? But like
Harder.
you could tell the ones that were just getting like paid off or whatever, you could be like, oh well, you know.
Yeah.
That's what it kind of felt like.
And
you
that's
know?
where the back shot came.
That the
in?
back shot came. That was his incentive
Jesus
right there,
Christ.
dude.
That's wild.
Yeah, I don't
And he
know.
probably got paid a good like
I
$2
was like,
million for that back shot too.
that whole Netflix series was just unhinged, bro.
Oh, bro.
There is no freaking what's it called, safety guidelines in that.
Nah, it's free for all.
in
It's
that area,
streaming,
bro.
dude. It's
Cheeks
stream-
were out,
Yeah.
back shots were given. You know?
Not the cheeks.
Yeah, it was just like we'll get there, but it's just like the Mexicans that fought. You know, that was a really good
That's
fight. I
pretty
thought.
good.
Yeah, I thought that was.
Yeah.
It
But which
was a
fight
lot
are you
back
talking
and
about? The one before the
Yeah,
women's
Ramos
co-main
and
event?
damn, what was the other dude's name? Ballistic, or I don't know, ballistical.
I think I vaguely.
That sounds like a luchador.
Yeah, well, he looked like a luchador, you know. He
El
was wearing,
balístico llegó.
wearing all these like fancy flamingo fits, you know. So, but that was a good fight. Honestly, the dude in the pink was knocking down Ramos a lot. So
It was Mario Barrios.
Barrios, there you go.
Okay, that's
Not ballistic.
Yeah, and Abel Ramos.
Because at that point, I think I just tuned it on, but I was not paying attention because I was like, I don't know these guys.
Right. Yeah. No, and I didn't either. But I was.
But still,
I
you
was-
were in it.
Yeah, I was.
to watch.
I watched a little bit, and then was it the girl fight that happened afterwards? The women's.
Yeah, I think it
featherweight?
was the women's
The
co-main
strawweight?
event.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
That
yeah.
one went off. That
That
should have
one
been
went-
the main event.
That one was crazy off the rip because they started fucking each other up early, and
Yeah.
then once the lady started hugging her,
Yeah, the
and giving her
headbutts.
those headbutts,
Yeah.
cut the shit out of her, dude. And I don't know, like for women fights, they always fuck each other up, dude. It's always like they're always swelled up or they get cut really easily.
They be
Right.
throwing hands.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're
no,
throwing hands over there. They're throwing hands.
It almost seems like they're throwing
Fucking
elbows.
eyebrow,
Yeah,
bro.
I was
Yeah, she didn't have one
Like,
afterwards, bro.
Headbutting her.
Yeah,
That's where the headbutts came in because that thing was
The
fucking
hugs,
at
bro.
least a 1-inch gash, like right
Yeah.
there, like right on top of her eyebrow.
and they're like, "Oh, why is the other lady so clean?" Well, because
Yeah,
the
she's
other lady's
headbutting,
just
yeah.
punching, you know. And
Dude, who was it at the end that stood up for her and said like,
Probably like her trainer.
probably
it
her
was a
trainer, right?
They
Yeah.
were like, you know, like, are you gonna check that? You know?
Yeah,
Or-
he's just like, what? We were like, we all know that her fights end like this because she's
Right.
constantly headbutting, and I was like, oh shit, like this dude
Yeah.
is just popping off. It felt like a Kanye, like a Taylor Swift moment. I was like, oh shit,
Well, I mean,
I'm
it
gonna
was-
let you finish.
It was like an obvious call out, you know. But I mean, the other lady was fighting good too. I don't
Yeah,
understand the unnecessary need, but she was getting beat early on. I could see
Yeah,
the
she
need.
was,
She would
yeah.
needed an advantage of somehow, right? And
Yeah,
that's,
I mean, 'cause-
boxing's all strategy.
She was laying some good shots at the end. I tuned in at the end, but they were both fucking each other. About that.
Yeah, at the end, yeah. But they were
Because
just
that
going
was their
toe-to-toe.
second fight, right? I think it was a rematch. They already fought
Yes,
previously
yeah, they
one
fought
time
before, yeah.
And because I remember the commentator saying like, "Oh, they each asked them what would you do differently," and they were like, "Oh, I don't feel like I did because I think it ended in a draw or something like that." We have
Right,
to,
yeah.
like,
And
we'll see
this
later.
time they went all out, and
No, the Barrios Ramos fight was a draw.
right.
Oh, that was a
one
draw?
ended up a draw.
Oh.
But the
Yeah.
Irish lady ended up winning.
yeah, it sucks. The Puerto Rican lost. I was
Yeah.
like, oh,
But I mean,
but it was a good
she,
fight.
she
It
fought
was
really
a
hard.
fight.
Honestly,
A lot better than the main event.
Right.
A lot
The
better
main-
than the main event.
event-
It was ass.
I mean, yeah. For us fans, it was not like what we wanted. You know, like we wanted Tyson to come out here and just start swinging. You know,
it was
but
literally
My man's was on like one leg, bro.
ass. It was that ass.
I did send the SpongeBob one here. Though, so.
Straight booty.
Oh yeah,
It was ass, dude.
yeah. But
Saints
the,
touchdown.
Oh, who scored?
Valdez Scantling.
The main event. Well, Jake Paul,
71 yard
he just came out and just started beating the shit out of Tyson, you know? And Tyson wasn't fighting back, you know? He was just biting the shit out of his glove,
Tyson.
losing his mouthpiece, you know? He was just like a mess, you know? And for
Fucking
us,
58, bro.
yeah, I was like,
what do you
man,
expect? Yeah.
yeah, he definitely was fucking gassed.
My
And
man
they said
was
he had
skinny.
like 8 blood transfusions before this fucking fight. And he
Yeah.
was,
Jesus Christ.
yeah, I was like, they literally carted this dude out of the coffin, bro.
Yeah.
It was like,
Bro,
like they pulled this dude out of the morgue.
Bro was on the cane. Yeah. One
So-
more thing. He was in the cane
Yeah,
like
so it
a couple
was-
months before.
It was just fucking brutal to see that, but
Yeah.
I was glad that he got paid, right? And I'm hoping that
That
they
20
paid
mil.
him more, you know,
20
like
mil plus
off,
bonuses probably.
you know. But Yeah, it was
Already
just like,
getting 20 mil though is already a lot of money.
yeah. I mean, he was having a good time, I guess. You obviously you see the cheeks were out, bro. he didn't care what was going on. He said bye to the what was it one of the reporters.
Yeah. Fucking cheeks were
And I don't think anybody was ready, bro. But the cameras kept rolling, bro. The cameras kept rolling, bro.
I legit, I was like watching and I was like, did I fucking see that? Like, no. And I was so glad somebody
Like,
on the
why would
group
the
chat was like, oh, did y'all see Mike Tyson's cheeks? And I was like, thank God it wasn't just me that saw
like,
that.
This is why Netflix is gonna be hearing
It
from my
was
lawyers.
funnier.
Yeah, what's up?
It was that like it lagged out, and then everyone like reconnected to that interview of this kid interviewing him. Everyone saw it. Like that's where it started to work again.
Dude, it was.
It came back.
Bro, it's gonna be the funniest shit to see. Talk about at work, bro. It's just like,
Yeah, when those ratings come out and everyone is evaluating why there was a random spike during that interview in viewership.
Like this
So
kid
we
was
know
late.
why, bro.
that
We know
whole,
why.
It's because it was so the setup was funny too. Like he answered the question, he was like, "All right, love you, dog, love you too." He's just like, and then he turns around and it's just yeeks, and you're just like, "What the fuck, bro?"
The numbers say 8 million households. Rewind it 10 times.
you said whole family's watching this? I got y'all.
The whole fam. Yeah, it was wild, but I don't know what was more cheeks, the fucking fight or the Netflix streaming fucking
Steelers Ravens fight.
It's just
issue. They're fighting.
They fight.
Talking about fighting.
the servers
But the
were
fucking
overloaded,
servers,
bro.
man, are like what the fuck? Like
The Netflix-
Raw's supposed to go there, like WWE Raw and NFL. They're gonna have games on Netflix.
They better pay for more servers.
The what?
The upside is that this was like a legit stress test on them. So
Yeah.
at least it was this boring ass event that they dealt with that shit.
Yeah.
And hopefully when it's good shit on there, they know what they're doing.
Oh,
That's a good point.
At least that, you know.
Hopefully,
he came out
'Cause
to Phil
this
Collins.
is their second live event, right? I feel like
No,
they've already done.
Oh yeah,
another
you're
one.
right. Yeah,
I think they did
This is-
something else. Like it was like a comedy show or something, but they've been trying to do live.
Yeah, it was like a stand-up show, I think.
Yeah, but that was Chris Rock. All right, Chris Rock. He's pretty funny, but yeah, pretty much Netflix, get your shit together, man. Like what the fuck?
I mean, they just gotta pay more hamsters, bro. They gotta get those wheels turning.
Yeah, but now we'll move into the octagon. Yesterday, John Jones, the GOAT, fucking
Oh man, that
babied
that
Stipe.
was a good night for fighting.
them apart.
Except the.
I mean, he's fucking 42, bro. He was also fucking up a senior citizen. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, to a lesser degree, though.
I mean,
Yeah,
he's
like,
also a
must be
senior
fucking
citizen.
up
He's
pretty
only
hard.
36.
Yeah, who John
He's not
Jones?
that far behind him.
Yeah, that's a little better
John
than
Jones is
Jake Paul and
37.
Tyson were.
Oh, yeah.
Jones looks as technical as he did in his light heavyweight era, dude.
It's like a 5-year difference.
Yeah, that's not that bad, like compared to Tyson and.
That's like a 20-something, 30-something year difference.
Yeah, they're like decades. I was like,
Bro.
But yeah,
Tyson was fucking-
that fight was really good though. John Jones was just technical as fuck, like just getting
Yo,
everything.
those kicks are fucking gnarly.
Bro, he was just planning it out from the beginning, bro. One kick after another, waited out. Then he fucking knocks him to the
elbows,
ground.
The
and then he
elbows,
starts
everything.
fucking up.
It's because he kept giving Jones the length. I was like, you don't give him the length. Like that dude's just fucking.
Well,
tall.
He has the
he
longest.
didn't know
You gotta
what to
get
do.
in there.
Every time
the
he
longest
closed-
reach in UFC history.
Yeah, like you can't give him that. Like he gets all that
real.
wind up. You just got to shorten it out. Like just get closer. But you could tell he got scared from the kick, like the front toe kick
Well, I
that
mean,
got
that
him
shit
in the
fucking
gut.
hurt him.
That shit hurt him, and then ever since then he just did
He was
not
like,
want to
well,
get
fuck
near
that.
him. Yeah, and I was like, oh, but the thing is, you kind of have to get near him to cut the length in half and shit because then he can't really.
Let's go.
And-
boss.
he you can tell the heavyweights the difference in style of fighting. He wasn't ready for all that, like the chip away fucking
Yeah,
leg kicks and body shots and
I don't think it's a heavyweight. I think it's just the John Jones thing. Because
Yeah,
John
well-
Jones would just pick you apart.
yeah.
And
Well,
then he'll-
heavyweights rely more on size. You
Yeah,
know?
they do.
Try to out muscle them or out, like just like sit on them for the most part.
Yeah,
right?
that's what like Brock Lesnar was
The light
so
heavyweights,
successful.
they fucking be flying in, throwing knees and shit. And that's what John Jones, he was throwing those spinning back kicks, and that's what ultimately killed that man.
Yeah.
You know, that shit was crazy in
kick
terms
to
of like
the
he
liver at the end.
Boom.
Oh.
straight targeted, bro. Straight target. He knew what he wanted, bro, and he fucking pieced him up, bro. It was a great fight in terms of just like. That's what the people want.
Technicality and all
Up
that,
until he started talking, bro. And that's what he started yapping towards Trump and everything.
Yeah.
I was like,
That's your favorite player's favorite guy. What are you talking about? I know you're a big Nick Bosa fan. What are you talking about, Ev?
let me pull out my Trump's America hat right now.
You're the one that wanted to dress like him when he gets sworn
Well, I was
in.
saying that way we don't get deported. You know, it's this day one event. You know,
I was gonna reply. Best I could do is wear a powdered wig, dude. That's best I could do. Like,
I mean, I was thinking,
I'm down for a President's Day powdered wig.
right?
Yeah,
I was
there
just
you
like, we do it right, and so it's more as a meme, you know, more than anything.
oh, we'll look funny, all right.
Yeah, and so I mean, it will just literally just be for like the beginning intro. It would be
No,
like,
what the fuck? You
wanna wear it for
the
the whole
whole thing? Yeah.
it's gonna be mad uncomfortable. You'll be itchy.
Fuck it, we ball.
You'll be looking like a bunch of nutsacks, bro. Just,
Yeah, it's fine. Bunch of nuts.
Dude, why's your nutsack got white hair?
It's like y'all don't have gray hairs in your
My
balls.
my man's is stressed. My man's is stressed.
in this economy, all these
This
plastics, bro.
You see the price for eggs, bro?
These microplastics, bro, in my balls.
Them tortas be giving him white hairs, bro.
Fuck, bro.
We under fire everywhere, dog.
Yeah.
Our eggs
Our eggs, the gas, the price for gas, living.
The price.
can't even breathe air right, bro. anymore.
Just to get all the toxins in. You're like, oh, fuck.
The smog.
Yeah.
Been taking in all
It's a struggle
We're
out
just,
there.
you know,
the petroleum in there.
Yeah.
you know, just to live in America, you know,
Yeah.
just no health care,
No.
raw dogging it.
That's why Trump was elected, to make this change, I guess.
Yeah.
He's gonna fix
He's gonna
the
make
air.
some type of change.
Yeah. He gonna change something. We can only hope for the US of A.
Yeah, but that shit was funny just because in terms of just like, well, honestly, it wasn't funny for John Bones just to be meat riding Trump like that. We want to go give him the belt and everything.
The
I
dick
was
riding.
like, damn, bro.
I thought that was you. It looked like you guys with AJ McCarron, to be honest with you. I was like, what the fuck, bro? Like, god damn.
Don't even talk about that
You
guy,
mean
bro.
2-time BCS champion AJ McCarron?
It's been a minute, Omar. I had to give
No,
him
no,
one.
no, no. Move on.
I know Steel's upset
But
right
that's
now.
what it looked. I'm just talking about the meat dick riding part. I was like, that's what it looked like to me for a second. I was like, god damn, John Jones, chill. Like, fuck.
Like, he went out for a
just give him a
minute.
smooch already. Fuck.
I was saying, and
Looked like Nick Boza out
He
there.
did the Trump dance twice.
Yeah, twice too. I was like,
nah.
whatever. But the homeboy retired right after too. I forget, how do you say his name?
Stipe.
Stipe. I'm terrible with names.
I said Miocic.
No, you.
Stipe.
No.
Miocic.
We can't trust them.
Yeah. But he
Stefan
retired right
Miocic
after.
or some shit.
He was just like, nah, I'm done. He
like,
busted a
I'm-
fucking
fuck
day.
that,
I'm
bro.
hanging him up.
Yeah, he's like, I'm
hanging
done. I'm
him
out.
up. If this is what they're offering, I'm hanging it.
No, he's like, this dude's toe kicking me. It hurts. His
Fucking
big
kick-
toe hurt.
Bro, he took a heel to the rib.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know the liver. That's where he fucking.
And those fucking elbows to the face, bro.
Because even John Jones was breaking it down after. He was like, "Shot to the liver will kill you," though. And it was like, "Damn, you fucking knew in real time." Like, he's like, "I'm aiming for that liver."
Well, I mean, how do you train a liver? You know,
You don't.
You can't.
Well, you can. You just take shots.
This is gonna be all
Your
fucking abused. dog.
liver evaporates as soon as he gets kicked.
Looks like Thanos snapped his fingers and shit. Just like
Should turn to dust, bro.
Disintegrates.
because the
That's
kick's so
crazy,
fucking
bro.
hard.
Fucking. Yeah, no.
Yeah, dog. But it was a good event. The fight before, I thought it was a good one.
Charlie Oliveira.
Yeah, I thought it was a good one up until the end when like he's just kind of like the final seconds, you know, instead of like throwing haymakers, Hail Marys, which you'd like to see, he just kind of was like, all right, there, I lost, I'm good. And then
He started,
Oh, they was already basically choked out.
Yeah.
He like carried him and like jumped on his back.
yeah, oh yeah, that was sick to see. And I was like, I just wanted to keep seeing him like just be like last grasp, like
That
let me
part I
just throw
thought was dope. I was like, okay.
Yeah, that was good.
I mean, he gassed himself out doing all of that. Honestly, once he had that flurry, once he had all of that on the ropes,
Yeah.
it was. That was cool.
I like his call out though.
Appreciate this the showmanship.
Right.
Yeah, it was cool. But I like his call out after. He was calling out almost like everybody. He called like Conor McGregor and everybody. And I was just like, yeah, get that fucking guy out. Like, that dude just wrote a double champ wave and then that was it. Didn't defend it once. I was like, bro,
Didn't defend it once.
like no, like either title either. And I was like, granted he got hurt, but I don't know. Well, McGregor, get him back in the fight game.
Yeah,
But,
well, I mean, he made his millions already, bro. He's coasting right now.
with that Mayweather fight.
Yeah, so
He's done. Ever since that, he was just like declined and like showing up. He was just sad.
yeah, and well,
He
and
was,
that's
he was a
why-
great.
Generationally rich now.
Yeah,
Yeah, and he
he's ass. Yeah, I know.
Oh, did you see the was it McDuffie or whatever the fights earlier? Did you see the?
No, I didn't watch any of the fights, but I only watched the one before when you mentioned it on
Oh, okay,
on
yeah,
the group chat that you were streaming it, and I was just like, all right, bet.
yeah, like
And it was that fight
Yeah,
before the main event.
I didn't like the fight before the co-main event. The was it the Scottish dude versus what was his name? It was something Mick. No, it wasn't Mick. It was
Some fucking guy.
yeah, it was some dude from Colorado.
Yeah.
But that fight, the fans were just like, because they were doing a lot of this, you know, just shuffling, dancing, doing all that, and they weren't really punching each other, right? Whenever they did, the other dude would just run away.
Yeah.
You know? And so fans were just saying overrated. And it's like everybody's and the fighters are like, what do you want? Like, this is technical.
Overrated.
Yeah, and I was
Fans just want to see putazos.
yeah, I mean, honestly, every fight was doing that, right?
Yeah.
Giving the service, right? But that's the only fight that was just kind of lackluster.
Nah.
Which, I mean, in comparison, it's just like not a bad thing, I guess.
Yeah.
Because it was still a good fight, in my opinion, right? They just...
But you had to be like a hardcore fan to probably appreciate it.
I mean, yeah, it was just... the thing I didn't appreciate is the one dude, the American dude, he didn't try going for a takedown once against the Scottish dude.
Yeah.
You know? And which is the Scottish dude's specialty, which in that case, you just, if you appreciate it, right?
Yeah.
You could be like, well, that's smart of him, right? To not be putting himself in that predicament, to not get fucking choked out or something.
Right.
Right. But it's very boring in terms of just like what the fans wanted, which was like
Putazos.
something, you know, like
Putazos.
get him in a chokehold
Want
or
toe
do
kicks.
like, you know, give them something to root for. But he
Superman
just-
punches.
it was just like very average at best, you know, in terms of fighting, you know.
But overall, the card sounded like it was good though.
Yeah, I mean, I had a lot of fun watching that one more than the boxing one.
Yeah, no, we don't.
Oh
talk
fuck
about
yeah, by miles.
Yeah,
That shit
and
was cheap.
it was
The meme boxing fights are just they're just kind of sad every time.
Yeah, they're just payoffs. That's
yeah,
it.
and well, I mean that Tyson
fuck
fight
yeah,
was
dude, it's a
definitely
quick money bag.
Yeah, and we're suckers to tune in and watch.
Yeah, I mean, I wasted all that time watching that fucking fight, bro.
At least this one wasn't pay per view. It was just fucking Netflix sucking ass.
Yeah, and I just have it for the docs too.
It's like shout out to Beep for letting me watch this. for free.
Yeah. Old reliable, man.
Good old
Good old
coming into the
reliable.
clutch.
But we've been mentioning cheeks a lot, so we're gonna introduce a new segment for all the viewers out there. We're calling it King Cheeks, and it was inspired by our boy Derrick Henry, who unfortunately, wait, where's my link?
It was Ezekiel Elliott's cheeks.
No, it was
Derrick Henry's cheeks. And now it's
Wardrobe malfunction.
and now it's Mike Tyson's cheeks.
and now it's everybody's cheeks. Oh no! Well, basically a few weeks ago.
Oh, you can play it through there. Just hit
Can
the
I
play.
really?
Yeah, just hit play.
Oh, there you go, and thank you. Dun, 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 dun.
Boo,
Boo, man. Basically, King
You can't
Henry had his
censor my
cheeks
cheeks.
whipped out and out.
Oh,
On
we should
TV
just
over
grab
the
a
past-
screen grab of it, bro.
Yeah, we'll do it next time though. But
Demonstration. You think we need a
a
lot?
little
We'll get the
demonstration.
Mike Tyson
And-
shorts out, bro.
and if you wouldn't mind, just
If you will.
Give you the
if
Mike
you will.
Tyson, bro.
if you will,
He's gonna look like
Once I get off from
he's
the
gonna
chair,
look
you'll
like
see.
Pepe in the shower.
yeah. But King Cheeks is a thing that we'll be doing now going forward, in which we look at best plays or overall stuff going on, and it's just ass. So it sucks. So our nominations for this week: Netflix and their servers. We have Jaden Daniels' last play against the Eagles, throwing a pick, and literally Mike Tyson's cheeks. On who the King Cheeks is for the week.
I feel like it's got to go to Iron Mike.
Iron Mike.
Yeah, I feel like there's a clear-cut favorite of the three.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Iron Mike.
Iron Mike's actual cheeks.
He came in
Is
at
King
the
Cheeks of the week.
at the last second to
Yeah.
drop who's really the king.
Yeah. So off those plays, we'll go off with the King Cheeks himself, because also that fight was ass too. So we'll throw that one in there too.
Iron Cheeks Mike
Iron
Tyson.
Cheeks.
That doesn't surprise me, bro, because there's a lot
Yeah.
of seniors in gym locker rooms, bro. They're just fucking naked, bro.
Yeah,
It's like,
bro. Like, why? Like,
they just no shame, bro.
the King Cheeks will always be, the segment will be about like, what were you doing or why?
Yeah.
And it is perfect. It was like, why, Tyson? Like, why did you have to walk away and be like, cheeks?
Well, it's not like he was gonna moonwalk out of there.
I feel like
It was an omen.
What a live TV moment.
What's up, Fred?
I feel like we're not giving enough credit to the cameraman for the Freudian slip of slightly tilting down at the right moment.
Just a little peek, nothing crazy. But I also felt like the cameraman was also trying to be like, oh shit, I wasn't supposed to catch that.
he kind of lacked a second. He was like, wait a minute. And then before he collected himself.
It's like, I'm just scared for next Halloween, bro. We're gonna see a lot of mics, bro.
No, don't do that to us, America. No.
It was very office-like humor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love you, dog.
It was
Then walks away.
It
The mic
didn't make
drop.
sense at all, dude. Like, what the fuck?
The
that
mic
was-
drop, literally. Giving a new meaning to the mic drop.
Oh fuck.
There you go. I was like, what the fuck's going on with this thing? But yeah, dog.
I hope
What's up?
he had a cup on in the front at least.
I think he did.
It was a jock strap. Wasn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah, he did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably right.
He seems old.
like some
he
compression
seems
jock
old
strap
school.
shit.
He probably
Yeah.
did.
Custom made by himself.
That shit. That shit was all leather too, probably.
Oh my god.
He was lucky he didn't have that shit cheetah stripe, bro. The fucking cheetah spots, bro.
The banana hammock.
The cheetah print.
The banana hammock.
Cheetah print jock strap.
Those
Yeah.
fucking thongs, bro. I can't,
Dog,
bro.
yeah.
Tom Brady's
Well,
dog.
well, that's our
No,
King
sorry.
Cheeks of the week. Literal cheeks. Crowned by the man himself.
It's only fair.
It's only
It's only fair that the
Yeah.
first one.
be actual cheeks. Yeah. Well, let's start wrapping up the day by talking about the NFL. What's going on right now? I haven't been keeping up with the scores, but what's going on currently with the Steelers?
Well, let's just say right now, Steele, our buddy Steele, Big Boy Steele, is over there. And he's,
Big boy.
So far, he's brought us a good close game.
Nice.
It's 6-0. It's been the
Dude,
Classic.
what
it's been the Wizard of Boz show.
Damn.
what
so
did
far-
I say last week? That the Ravens Steelers is always
Yep.
under 20 points.
Yeah, you did.
It's always a defensive
Always
matchup.
they play the same fucking game
And-
every time they play
Yeah.
each other.
Tucker has
It is
missed
so
twice.
fucking slow.
Yeah.
Tucker twice.
They be like that.
He's on a real down decline. But yeah, Omar, you are right, because I was just editing yesterday and
Every time, bro.
this came out. Like, I was like, yeah, it's accurate.
I mean, yeah. So there's nothing to be expected from this rivalry.
The Saints are winning.
But I bet Steele's happy right now.
14-6, baby.
6-0 against a rival. Not too shabby.
Yeah,
You know,
not too shabby.
especially for a game that ends up being under 20 points.
And
Yeah.
the pack is winning also.
Oh,
7.
Ooh, the pack.
No,
Cheeseheads?
the Bears
Yeah,
scored.
No, the Bears are up now.
Just took the lead.
we're down
they're on a
10-7.
delay. No,
They
watching it
love
right
their
now.
Weird
Well, what's going on
interception.
over there,
Is that
Omar?
DeAndre Swift? Oh,
We were
just-
driving and
John.
Joe Love threw an interception in the red zone.
Uh,
He was looking at Tucker Kraft and
Uh-huh.
he threw it just like maybe 6 inches too tall for him. I don't know. I thought it was, but It went right through him and into the defender in the end zone.
Roshan Johnson. Damn.
Yeah, like no.
What he do? He touchdown?
Score touchdown.
He's on my bench.
Rip.
I was about to say.
I mean, it's one of those players that are you really gonna trust him? You know.
I do if
Did
Swift
you
goes down.
guys see the Mets offering $660 for Soto?
Chee.
I didn't see that at all.
It's a rumor. It's a
Fuck the
rumor.
Mets.
Fuck the man.
When we were talking about it,
wild for DH, bro. Because that man is not fielding out there. He's too ass.
What's up? What were you saying, friend?
You're like, yeah.
we knew if any team was going to like give him exactly what he wanted, it probably was going to be the Mets, who are perennial like terrible contract signing organization.
They're the Jets of baseball.
They're both in New York and shit.
Mets on the Jets.
Mets and Jets.
Or maybe the Browns. I guess I don't know. The Browns contract.
So the Browns are no. They're the
Browns are a different type of ass.
Yeah,
They could be king cheeks too.
They're in the tier of their own, bro.
They're
King
kinda up
Cheeks,
there,
Deshaun Watson.
There you go. See, immediate flop, bro.
The Deshaun Watson contract.
They're paying what, 15 mil
No, they're
next year?
Oh, that's the current worst NFL contract.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Derek Carr's a close second.
Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones is up there.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. Actually,
Danny Crimes.
Derek Carr's at least serviceable, so I'll give him third. But
Hey, Danny Crimes on the
is-
Saints.
Fuck you! Shut up! Don't ever fucking say. You know how mad I would be? I'd call up old boy Mickey himself and fire him myself. I'd be like, you know what? What the fuck are you doing?
Traded him
Danny Dimes.
and Olave, bro.
Is
Danny
he really?
Crimes.
If he's really garbage, why is Neighbors always a good pick? To
Oh,
I mean,
We'll do
apparently the race for the tank for Arch is a 2-team race, and
Full
that's
effect.
New Orleans versus the Giants.
New Orleans, come to New Orleans, baby.
there you go.
We're not tanking though.
Arch.
With Darren
Arch
Rizzi.
would be what, 2 years away,
No,
right?
yeah, I was gonna say it's the 2026 tank race.
Oh, the 2026.
That's what all the projections are saying. That
Danny-
the 2026 tank race is going to be New Orleans and New York trying to get Arch.
Trying to get Arch. I'll take Arch. That come full circle. We had his granddad. You dying over there?
Sorry.
Damn, you good?
Tastes-
Yeah, but the
Hill
Giants have had a Manning before too.
Yeah, but he's not as cool as Arch.
Eli?
Archie,
Danny Crimes will get you an arch.
Archie,
I mean,
Archie Manning over Eli every
Eli's
day,
the-
baby.
The king of New York, bro.
Eli's
The king of Tom Brady, too.
Or not the MVP, but the weirdest Hall of Famer ever.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's not the
Two-time Super
weirdest,
Bowl-
bro.
Super-
He won
two-time Super Bowl
two.
champion,
Yeah,
Eli
he's
Manning.
two. What are you talking?
I like him as a football
Against
personality.
the GOAT. Against
against
know,
Tom Brady.
he's
Like
always
that,
funny
that,
about
that
it.
counts
I
for a
know,
lot of
against
things.
Brady.
He's a goofy ass dude, bro.
It's just always their runs for the Super Bowl were always magical. That playoff run, because it always like out of nowhere, and you're just like, all right, shit, fuck, the Giants are good. Like fuck,
And like both of those Patriot teams were like historically good.
yeah. Well, the first one, yeah, definitely, because they were undefeated.
Yeah, undefeated.
The second one, they had Gronkowski, Wes Welker, old boy
Hernandez.
shooting people, Hernandez. And then they probably had like rookie Julian Edelman too around that time.
That
But
was probably over there.
I'm pretty sure they did.
yeah, but those were squads that Eli just came out and was just like, all right, let me ball out. And then boom, did he ball out? So
said
yeah,
boom, did he?
Eli's a Hall of Famer. I don't get why Steele hates him so much.
I think Stu just says he was ugly.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
That's crazy.
I think Steele's just trying to go to at bat for his 2-time Super Bowl champion, Big Ben.
Big Ben.
Other Hall of
Big
Fame.
Ben, the rapper, bro.
Big,
That Big Ben, bro.
it took me a second, but it clicked, and I was like, "Oh wait, oh!"
I ain't trying to shock anybody, bro.
Yeah. The allegations.
I know Ben was shocking people somewhere, bro.
Allegedly.
Allegations.
That was the AFC North, though. Jesus.
Yeah, what the fuck's going on over there? Joe Flacco's winning rings too and shit. Trent Dilfer.
Oh, I know, bro.
Trent Dilfer.
That's crazy. I hate Trent Dilfer too.
Why?
He's all forehead, bro. I hate that shit, bro.
He's all forehead.
So you hate Peyton Manning?
No, but I love Peyton Manning. I hate
we love that
fucking Trent.
forehead. We beat that forehead in the Super Bowl. Yeah, but fuck football. Who do the Niners play this week? Damn, you don't even know.
Isn't it the Seahawks?
I've been
Isn't it the
asleep.
Seahawks?
The
Oh,
Seahawks?
you're right. Yeah, it's been the Seahawks. Their center just retired. Holy shit, I just remembered. Yeah, the Seahawks center just retired.
Mid-season retirement. What the fuck was up with that?
I honestly don't even know. I don't know if they brought out a reason for it.
Who retired?
I mean, it was 27 and was just like,
the Seahawks starting center.
Like in the season?
Like literally the game we were gonna play him this
like last
week,
week.
and he retired.
Oh, he busted Avonte Davis too?
Yeah,
He's like, well, not like in halftime,
Yeah.
but he still quit on the team like mid-season.
yeah. I don't
That's
know.
My guy had an epiphany.
Yeah,
King Henry touchdown.
yeah. Usually when things happen like that, it's usually for more religious reasons or something. But I'll
Well, not
I'll
when
look
you're
it up.
Avonte Davis. You just quit halfway. You're like,
well,
it's
that's
a
true.
young man's game. You ever see that?
Like I was like, you know what? Like selling some real estate in Seattle
Yeah.
and not breaking my back and my ass.
Uh-huh.
don't sound too bad
Right.
at 27.
Yeah. Because I can sell insurance for the rest of my life and not have to do this.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm in.
Right.
That shit is hard. Like, think about it. It's like, what, 300-pound men just bashing at each other?
Yeah.
Pause.
Oh, and he was gonna face our D line, you know.
But
And so
they couldn't do what we do in Salute though.
Yeah. Oh,
Straight
no.
up.
no.
Oh, that Samoan game that we played years ago.
The legendary game, dude. That shit still scared
Hey,
me. Bro.
we defended our home turf that game.
the way they walked onto the field, bro, almost
Yeah.
scared me, bro. It was like the floor.
It was a
shaking.
real life game that we played in the park. Everybody.
You saw the artificial gravel shaking underneath.
I keep
The little
forgetting
turf beads
you were
floating,
there
bro.
for that.
I think I was, yeah.
Like fucking
I was
Godzilla
scared.
was pulling
Yeah.
up.
Because I remember all the Samoans being there, unless you guys had multiple of those.
No,
I
it was that.
it
that
was
literally
only
is
the
the
one.
only
It was
one.
The
Yeah,
that we
only
talked
game,
about,
right?
yeah.
And I remember Joe Brown being there too.
Yeah.
Like all the Samoans. But yeah, you know how it is. They're all family, so.
Yeah, they are.
So
It was a great game.
that was great.
Frank catching the game-winning touchdown,
Yeah.
and I witnessed it, and I was just like, "Oh shit!"
You had to be tough against the Samoans, bro, because
The
they were,
walk-off.
the way they would hug you, bro.
walk-off,
It was
yeah.
crazy, bro. It was almost like you get hit by a truck. Bro.
No, it's because one would wrap you, then the other one would come and then fucking nail you like right
Like
after, and that's
if
the
you were
proper
still
way to
up, bro,
tackle.
yeah, they'll chop you down like a tree, bro.
Yeah, they really.
They were aiming for the
tested
lever,
us.
bro.
That game went to OT. Like we ended up in the tie, then Fran got the walk off.
Well, their size, dude. We eventually started gassing them up,
Yeah.
being faster, especially Fran. So he was out there.
He was like, "Let me just outrun everybody."
Let me just catch this route real quick.
Yeah,
I just gave Steele a look.
The walk off.
Yeah.
We didn't have to say anything else.
it was like a Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase type of thing. They was like, "We know we're better than
Don't bring
you,"
that
so I'm like, "Ball." You got
still
50
troubled.
piece. You got 50 piece.
It was
I got 50 piece and a biscuit. Though.
that slow mo of Joe Burrow throwing that
Yeah,
pass in
that
slow motion.
Yeah,
That's the shit you just.
Oh, we get
They just know they're
the
good. bro.
Chargers play the Bengals today. Prime time.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be a test for y'all.
Bolt up.
How you guys feel about that?
Yep.
It's gonna be a true test.
I mean, the Bengals are the best looking 4-4 team in the league. I'd say. Like they're like how is this team like bad, but they look so
Their
good?
defense.
Well,
defense.
They always
it comes
struggle
down to
early.
how terrible their defense is.
Mm-hmm.
This is a game that we should win. If we lose,
Yeah.
I feel like it's gonna say a lot more about the Chargers than it will about the Bengals, because we know that the Bengals are kind of sneaky good. But we should win this game. We've shown this season that we have multiple ways to win. Like we've won through defense, we've won through offense. So this is one of those like, you know, let's show out overall how good this football team is. You know,
Yeah.
so if we lose, honestly, it'll be a really like,
Sting.
for me, it would be like, okay, like let's really tamper expectations now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you guys played what, like, not great teams, but solid. Like
No,
you guys
we've-
kicked our
we've-
ass. For sure.
Our best win is probably, I'm trying to think. we don't really have a good solid win against a winning team.
Yeah, this would be the first
Our
test.
worst loss was the Cardinals. I feel like because we could have beaten them. I think they're a good team, but that was like that was like one of the tests where like if we would have beaten that team, it would have showed something. But we didn't. So this is like another one of those games.
Yeah, with good teams, but like you guys should win because you guys have a more balanced team. You guys have a number one defense. We mentioned that in the group chat before that's a lot better than what Stanley had because that shit was a shit show when he was there. And then now Jim Harbaugh
with the
just
same
comes.
roster.
Yeah, with the same roster. Like he's got Khalil Mack, Joey Boza, and then Bud Dupree coming out on the edges. So
Who are your corners?
Yeah, you honestly you would if we win, this will be our best win of the season. You can maybe argue that the Broncos win was because the Broncos have a good defense, but the Broncos are like also they're also I think a 500 team now. So it's kind of like, but we don't have a win against an above 500 team this year. So I don't know, like that. What does that really say about us? We're an above 500 team. We're 6-3, but we haven't beaten anyone yet.
4-6, but it would be like an impressive dub.
yeah, because it's still because of how good Burrow
It's
is.
fucking wild.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just the defense. It's fucking terrible there.
I mean,
and the Bengals.
I feel that pain for the Chargers. Honestly, I do.
Well, what's up, Omar?
The Bengals want to force it into a shootout because that definitely favors them.
Yeah,
But the Chargers have to slow it down.
Well, I mean, it's definitely going to be on.
Maybe the Chargers could keep up in a shootout. Fucking does.
Yeah, but if you're playing Burrow against the number one defense, you would hope that you can contain them and you don't have to get into that shootout.
Yeah.
And that's the game the Chargers shouldn't want to play because I don't think they can. They don't have a weapon like Jamar Chase.
Are they gonna have? Who are they gonna sell out to be on Chase the whole fucking time?
On defense.
You definitely need extra coverage on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to double them up.
That's his guy.
but Jamar Chase. I almost think that's not the mentality that you need to have because like Jamar Chase is not like he will produce regardless of double coverage or so it's kind of more like try and be really strong in the red zone, try and be really strong against everyone else, and like Jamar will get his. Just try not to let him go. Just try not to let him score 3 touchdowns.
Right.
Like
250.
And 200 plus. And even though you still might win. Yeah. And even though you still might win because they're the Bengals. Yeah. But, just like I don't think the game plan should be like let's not let Jamar Chase be Chase because that's not going to happen. He's going to beat Jamar Chase.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, and then next week the Ravens. And then you get a free week the week after against it's not free. Who the fuck is the week after?
Well, the Chiefs is coming up at some point.
Yeah, the Chiefs are after that. So you guys have Bengals, Ravens. Who the fuck is after that? But it was like
it could be the Raiders. It could be the Raiders.
Falcons.
Oh, Falcons.
Oh, so you guys got a real test.
Falcons are one of those. Yeah,
you guys
the
got
Falcons
real
could be a test. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and then the Chiefs. Oh, and then Buccaneers.
Yeah, it's like we're finally we're playing the good teams finally.
Right.
Yeah, you guys are going into the fucking meat grinder
in the gauntlet.
Well, this is where you'll show whether they're for real or they're gonna charge it up in the playoffs or however it's gonna happen. But
you charge it up against the Chiefs, dude. They have to be the number one target.
The jury is still out. Yeah. The jury is still out.
But things are looking up.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but we'll see the rest of the NFL. Hopefully. The Saints can turn it around too, but
let's get opinions on this.
I might actually be back here in KC for that Chargers Chiefs game. I might go to that.
Hey, you already went to the opening game too. Fuck.
Yeah, to the Ravens, and then I'm going to the Packer game next week.
Damn, look at you! Damn,
that's awesome.
Yeah, so you're going out there,
Lambeau, bro. See the Niners pull up.
Ooh, against the Niners.
It's gonna be a good game.
And you fucking
we've been a problem for the Pack. So,
You guys
but I mean,
have, huh?
Oh.
In the
but,
playoffs,
we got CMC back, so that's another thing.
that's a boost.
Yeah. Oh God, we've been needing that boost.
Yeah.
His Kyle had to dust off the fucking script book and just be like, all right, CMC only.
CMC. Jordan Mason was good for a while, but not CMC.
Well,
level.
eventually teams were just like, well, let's just stack the box, and they were like, well, can he catch? And they're like, maybe. And they threw it at him, and he was like, he can't, bro. Not he can do it every once in a while. He gets scared, bro. Just he's like, oh.
Yeah. He's like, no, never mind. I'm not CMC, man.
And so, yeah, no, I'm glad Mason held up the fort until we could get to this point of getting CMC back, and hopefully everything goes well.
Yeah.
I hope we don't use him the same way we've been using him, but unfortunately, it seems that way again.
Yeah.
And I didn't know he got hit with double Achilles. So that's what concerns me more than anything. I thought it was just one. Now it's
legs.
both, and you're like, all right, well, we've been using this dude way too much. you know? And so it's like I've said this before on the show, where it's just like they gotta protect the players, from themselves, because they want to be out there. And I know CMC for sure wants to be out there, but it's just like if he's healthy, right? I don't mind that, right? But I mean, we got a lot of cause for concern for him, especially since he's young still.
Yeah,
and
he's dealt with a lot of injuries already,
right?
So
and that's my big.
It's always worrisome.
Yeah, but I mean, he's still a talent with the ball, right? He still hasn't gotten an insane game, but it's only been one game that he's been back. And but besides all that, what are you guys' opinions on this Chiefs Bills game? You guys have any thoughts on that? The Chiefs are undefeated.
Hopefully the Bills.
I think the Bills can be the team to topple them, but I mean that's always been the story.
Yeah, I always feel like that's a thing, and I want to pick
the
them,
overtime
but
rule changed because of that matchup.
Right.
I feel like I want to pick Bills, but with history telling us the entire rivalry, I'm like, nah, the Chiefs are just gonna find a way. Like
I bet on the Chiefs today. I bet on the Chiefs today, and one of my sneaky it's going to be a win-win for me either way. Because if the Chiefs lose, they finally get their loss, and that's good for us in the division and good for the rest of the NFL. But if they win, that's good for me and the parlay.
You're like a big cage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I picked them this week too. I do picks.
Oh, price picks?
Not price picks. Just some dude I know. Like sets up the whole thing.
Your guy, bro.
I'm a guy. You gatekeep, so I'm a gatekeep too. But
it's funny because you guys all know my guy.
Whenever you say, "Oh my guy," and Marco, the one time he was like, "Bro, just say it's me." And then M still did not sell out. He was still like, "Nah, I don't know what you're talking about."
It's like Martin going gatekeep until he's at the pearly gates himself.
Yeah. And then Jesus gonna be like, you know what? You didn't say a word. I like you. You're in.
God is just like, I've been waiting for you.
Yeah. Been waiting for you my whole life, baby. Well, good. Games are going on right now. We'll see how we turn out at the end after this all wraps up. But
I got the Bills winning.
You got the Bills winning?
Yeah.
The Saints play.
We're playing Cleveland right now. We're up 14-6.
Oh, the Browns.
Yeah.
Should be
Jerry
pretty
Jeudy in fantasy right now is giving me 4 receptions, 127, and a TD.
Booty Judy, bro.
He
Fucking
balling.
Booty Judy.
Randy Moss last line.
Booty Judy balling right now.
Oh, what team is he on now?
He's with the Brownies.
Brown. Jameis Winston with Jimbo.
Yeah, with Jimbo.
The
Jimbo
Browns, bro.
No, let's not go there again, dog. Fucking Brownie, dog. Brownie the elf. I couldn't believe it. I was like, how many mascots do they need?
No,
Yeah.
I saw that high video about.
Field is called Brownie.
Yeah.
I saw that high video of Jameis Winston when he's on the crutches. And that shit gets me every time.
With
bro.
us? Yeah. After he hurt himself in the game and then in the celebration, he's right there, crutches, so he's dancing.
It's like, yeah, you see, like the Colts are a bad 4-6 team. Like the Bengals are a good 4-6 team.
Right.
Like, I'm looking at
Yeah,
the
they're like
Colts
on two opposite ends of it. The Colts are like, how the fuck did you win 4?
It is like Flacco channeled like his inner like Super Bowl champion for like 2 games, and then was like, all right. He ran out of juice.
He threw his fucking back out.
Threw 5 picks, still won the game. I think they still won that game.
Oh, golf? Or you're talking about Flacco?
Yeah, no, that was golf.
Yeah, no, the golf did that. Yeah, I was like, dude, that shit was funny on Twitter.
Flacco threw 3 though.
They spread this misinformation and PMS bit on it that they were like, oh, like this is Jared Goff's like 5th game throwing more than 4 interceptions and winning. And the stat was like, oh, he's been 5-0 in all of them. And then PMS were like, oh yeah, look at this. And Aaron Rodgers bit on it. And the next day came out that the guy was like, nah, I made that shit up.
You believe it? I mean, he has really wonky ones. With the
that's what everyone was saying after. They're like, it was one of those that you could believe it, but when they looked it up, they were like, nah, it's not true.
Yeah.
He was 1-1 in those games.
It's just because that's how much inspiration and hope that Goff gives to Detroit, dude.
Yeah.
And so,
I mean, he's good for that system. We talked about it last week, and he's like perfect for that.
Dan
offense.
Campbell.
He was on such a run before that 5-pick game that he was kind of due.
Yeah.
And it's almost like get it out the way in that game, and like he'll be coasting the rest of the year, you know?
Yeah.
Against the Packers, we had a miserable weather game. Like the fucking storming, super windy. Like our guys had fucking like 6 drops that game. And my man was like 17 for 18, just fucking cooking. Did not miss a goddamn thing. And you're like, what the fuck, bro? Like, how is this the same field?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was damn near perfect. Yeah, he was damn near perfect for 6 weeks. And I was like, all right, well, it
was his first game in like outside, and everyone was worried about it. And it was really bad fucking weather. He went right through it, coasted.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like both teams are dealing with it, but then one like quarterback's able to overcome it a little bit better. You're just like, fuck.
Yeah, like you saw our shit. It looked rough, bro. Yeah. It was terrible.
That's kind of crazy too, because I mean,
like,
Detroit deals with terrible weather, but Detroit deals with terrible weather too. But they're inside, yeah. But Packers, they don't. Like they're out there, so I would think they'd have the advantage. But you never know until you're out there.
Yeah, I think it was like the first rain game though for fucking Jordan Love.
Was it? Well, that would do it.
Yeah, and it was like storming. It was fucked up. That shit was like 30, 40 mile an hour wind.
That's how the Niners had a game like that too in Chicago. It was like a fucking monster, bro. It was crazy.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck, bro?
To the Chiefs Ravens game.
Poor Trey
when I was walking into the stadium, we got hit with that, bro. It was like 20, 30 mile an hour winds and just fucking heavy rain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know how you played through that. I
walked my ass into the stadium. I got through the security and then it stopped raining.
Nah.
And then it was like 40-minute delay, and I was like, fuck off. I could have been driving.
He was all drenched too, right?
Yeah.
I remember.
He was just sitting there. You throughout the stadium.
My pants were like
fucking freezing, bro.
Nah, that's real, but it was still cool though. You were there opening day though. I mean, I guess it was all worth it at the end.
Yeah.
Like, it was like, but would I do it again? Hell no. Oh, I should bitch out.
No, I would. I would do that shit all day, dog.
You would do it again though?
I'm going to Green Bay, and it might fucking
snow. Oh yeah, that's gonna be.
We'll
but that's your actual team. Thank you, sir. That's your actual team.
Just take your North Face jacket, dude.
The North Face.
Damn. Well,
the North Face.
Yep, got the North Face on. It's getting a little chilly over here.
Yeah,
it's that time.
But it's a good time. It's a good time to be in the city.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like this time of year.
It's the most wonderful time.
Yeah,
of the
it's the most.
Oh wait, are we gonna end up doing a Friendsgiving thing?
No, it doesn't really.
What's that?
At least the past couple of years, snow has usually been like January, February. Like it's not really November, December.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
It's the most.
Oh, Friendsgiving, we should.
We should do Friendsgiving.
We should do it.
Because we're friends, right?
I'm down to do like
we're not.
Saturday after Thanksgiving.
Maybe.
Are we friends? I don't know. You guys tell me.
I want to go fishing.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about too. Going fishing.
You guys just need rods, line.
I got a rod right here. It ain't much, but it's on his work.
Get your fucking rods.
I just need a day.
I'll give you a fucking day. You better be ready though.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what you need.
I just need a stick, bro.
man. This guy that shows up fucking late every week is over here like, you better be ready. It's like you better be ready.
My
You better
time.
be ready. 5 a.m.
I'm on
what'd he
Hawaii
say?
time, bro. I'll be there when I get there. Bro.
You're on Torta time.
I'll be there when I get there. I mean, like,
What's the rush,
like,
You
Ev,
don't
you
waste
told me 4 a.m. Oh yeah, I just told you that.
I wanted to make sure you're ready.
You son of a. Yeah, well, we'll get that going for the winter activities, but we'll wrap it up here at the Sesh'room, boys. Good episode though. Good
A
podcast.
really good episode, honestly.
Good pod.
A smaller cast. We miss our boys, but
Yeah, Gandara.
you know they're out there
Steel.
stressing.
Yeah, but Steele's out there living his best life. So
Yeah,
we love
one field goal kick at a time.
him. Yeah. All right, last one for the day, boys. Is Rip this pan. He was like, "Stay hydrated."
Stay hydrated. Go Lakers. Go Dragonite.
Yeah. Yeah. And go sports.
Oh, here you go, my guy. Here.
Go sports.
There you
Hey, Dirk. Yeah, get in there. Let's show the people the shirt. Look at this shirt. Look at this bear. Look at that bear.
Oh, what the fuck?
That's sick, bro.
Is
That
that
shit's
Kurt Cobain?
sick.
Kurt Cobain?
Is that Cocaine Bear?
Oh, that is definitely cocaine bear.
He sold the brick and bought the chain.
He bought
slinging bricks.
the chain and the crown, and still had money left over to go to Ross and buy an outfit.
You got the Cuban link.
The Lions kicker, bro, was selling bricks, and you're like,
It was slinging bricks in Austin, Texas.
Slinging bricks and Cuban links.
Eating human legs. All right, well that's the end for this pod, everybody. Peace.
Thanks for joining. Woo.
Peace.
Slater.
Bye.
Hope you got your quotes. Don't duck that smoke. Came in with a hot take. Legends debate. Who is for real and who is a fake? I need the MVP. If we talking about play, gotta have rings if you trying to be great. Who got the stats? Who got the game? Defense wins rings, and I'm looking like